Hello, good morning, Yusana people. Hi, Yusana
Hi.
Philippines. Let's hear it from you in our chat box. Can I see a hi? Hello po sa inyong lahat there. How about Yusana Indonesia? Apa kabar? And Yusana Thailand. Sawadee ka. Kapkung ka. Okay. This morning, I'm your host. I'm Joyce Ramalhosa from Yusana, Philippines, and I have a partner. And please welcome Yusana Sales Manager from Thailand, Kate Rod.
Hi. Sawasdee ka.
There, that's the right
Hi.
accent, no? Actually, Kate, I was told that Yusana people in general are the most passionate and most powerful being in the planet. Do you agree? Hello, Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how are you feeling this morning? Are you excited as well?
I am very excited, and this is my first time to meet our associate from Indonesia, Philippines, and Thailand. I am very excited, and today is
So
very
actually,
excited.
Kate, we are now live.
Yeah. Yes.
We are now live in 3 countries. So we have Yusana Philippines in our Zoom and in our Facebook account. We
Yes.
also have Yusana webinar in Indonesia, and we also have Yusana webinar in Thailand. So actually, we have maximized this online platform, right,
Yeah.
for many people to witness and to listen and learn this morning.
Yes.
So let me just share to you what are we expecting this morning? So we have, of course, our executive one-star diamond director, Doc Edu Bolanos. We also have our executive four-star diamond director, Ranell Blanco, who will be talking about passion and power. And this is the fourth of our sustaining momentum series. So we are now on our part 4. Would you believe that? No? Okay, so this morning we have our first speaker to talk about um, the theory, okay, the theoretical approach in the Passion and Power series, okay. So we have, let me introduce to you our executive one-star diamond director. He is armed with solid credentials. He is a university professor prior to joining USANA. So right here, sabi dito, scholarly books, intellectual discussions, and speaking in language conventions, and doing research are nothing but pure joys to this man. So no wonder he earned his doctorate degree in linguistics at a young age of 27 and made a name for himself as one of the country's young outstanding educator. So as a natural born achiever, he believes that the key to lasting success is believing fully in yourself and choosing to grow every single day. In 2018, he became a diamond director, and now he is USANA Philippines' newest executive one-star diamond director, a $1 million club member just last week. Congratulations.
Wow.
And a multiple incentive trip qualifier. Yes, that's right. He also have mentored several leaders in his organization, level up, and is now working their way to reaching target rank advancement and solid income. So we are now on our last 9 weeks, Kate, no? And this person is not really stopping. So with continuous leveling up of his team, Doc Edu believes that everything is achievable as long as you put your whole heart to it. Please welcome Executive One-Star Diamond Director, Doc Edu Bolanos. Good morning, Doc.
Yay.
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you so much, Ma'am Joyce. And thank you, Yusana. I hope you hear me clear. So, hello, everyone. Good morning, Yusana family from the Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. I hope everyone is all right and eager to learn. So, type letter L if willing to learn,
But
right?
before that, Doc
So,
Edu, can you please turn on your camera so that they can see you? There. Okay.
Joyce, we can hear feedback from your FB Live.
Okay now? Is it okay, ma'am?
Yes. That's
Alright. So, I hope I'm clear.
Sorry, can Edu turn on camera for webinar Indonesia?
Okay, camera for Indonesia. Okay. So, is it okay now, ma'am? Is it okay?
yes, I think we're good. Thank you.
All right,
You
all
can
right.
now
So thank you so
start.
much once again, Ma'am Joyce, and thank you, Yusana. So hello, everyone. Good morning, Yusana family from the Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. I hope everyone is all right and eager to learn. So type letter L if willing to learn. Type letter L, please, for learn. All right, so nice. So make sure you also have pen and notebook with you because I know you're gonna learn a lot from this session. So before I begin, I would like to know how many of you are 3 months below? 3 months below in Yusana. Type number 3. All right. Wow, there are a lot. What about those at least 6 months? Type number 6.
Doc Edu, sorry, before you proceed, can you turn off the speaker at the Indonesia side so that they won't hear the feedback? Thank you.
Is it okay, ma'am? Is it okay, ma'am?
Yeah, I think that's much better.
Yeah, so I guess you are more than those who are 3 months below. So what about 1 year? So type 1. Okay, so thank you so much. So I'm sure the rest are 2 years and up. So congratulations, you made it here. Okay, so please allow me now to share my screen. All right, so as I begin, I consider it a huge honor and a privilege to speak to you today on the topic passion and power, together with Executive 4-star Diamond Director, the Lion, Ranell Blanco. So I'm aware that most of you do not know me yet, so let me introduce myself a little bit more. So I'm Doc Edu Bolanos. I'm not a medical doctor, but a Doctor of Philosophy graduate or PhD. So prior to joining USANA, I was a professor in one of the Philippines' top universities, the De La Salle University, Manila. So I started teaching in 2002, and right after graduation from college, yeah, like most Filipinos who want to get ahead in life, so my mother used to tell me that the key is education and graduating with high honors, and I did successfully. So she was then right because landing a job in a competitive university was my dream. Much more, earning bigger salary than most teachers in the Philippines. In fact, when I joined USANA,
Edu,
I
sorry to
was already
interrupt.
earning.
Sorry to interrupt, Doc Edu. They cannot hear you in the
Yes,
Indonesia
ma'am.
side. Can you turn on your microphone?
All right. So,
There.
okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
so
Okay, ma'am. All right.
Sir Charles, is it okay before
Is it
we
okay
proceed?
now? All right. So,
Oh, sorry for the technical
okay, okay.
problem. Okay, now we're
All
good. Thank
right.
you, Doc Edu.
All right. So, in fact, when I joined USANA, I was already earning 200,000 pesos, equivalent to 4,000 US dollars. So, my question is, was it a well compensated job? My dear friends, was it a well compensated job? You're earning 4,000 US dollars in the Philippines. So, yes, of course. Okay. And I had savings, but unfortunately, my mom got so ill because of her diabetes. And that led me to bankruptcy. So with huge debts I incurred, I realized the true value of health and finances, especially building passive income. So see that, my friends? I learned my lessons the hard way. So when I was actually invited in Usana, I was one of those who's really excited about what Usana could do to me, knowing that we had huge challenges in the family. And who would have thought that after some years in the business, I would reach the $1 million club status? So friends, Yosana is indeed amazing. Yosana is true in all its sense, nothing more, nothing less. Now that we are in the midst of this pandemic, I consider it relevant to talk about passion because today, more than ever, the world is in need of passionate people. So passionate people who are to effect good impact on the world today. So this talk is organized around these objectives. So first, I'd like to define passion and how it relates to power, appreciate passion as a growth and success strategy, describe or characterize passionate people, learn ways on how to develop passion, especially in Usana, identify some rewards or perks of being a passionate Usana associate, and enumerate and expound on some key principles or ideas surrounding passion and overall to add value to all of you as next generation leaders of Usana. So guys, is that okay? Right? So those are our objectives. All right, so let us first define the word passion. So that we will have one unified understanding of it. Because as you can see, passion means an intense desire or enthusiasm for something. It is the will and desire to sacrifice what you want now in pursuit of a dream or goal that you want more. So the keywords here are, when we say passion, intense desire, enthusiasm, a person who is, in other words, okay, a person who is passionate about something will do everything to get it. Do you guys agree? Type 1 if you agree. I repeat, a person who is passionate about something will do everything to get it. All right, so thank you so much. Malcolm S. Forbes said, success follows doing what you want to do. There is no other way to be successful. And yes, he is actually right. Now, to understand further the word passion, be aware that it grows and develops from your personal beliefs and experiences. Take note, grows and develops. It is enhanced by your skills and sustained by the value that you're able to provide to the world. Take note, enhanced and sustained. This is what I love. It is what makes you want to get up in the morning and put all of your efforts into improving, enhancing, sharing, and pursuing every day. Passion, therefore, is something that is not there right away. It's not like that. So it grows, develops, gets enhanced, and sustained. Therefore, there is a process. Do I get one? Could you please type 1 if you agree? Therefore, there is a process. Passion is also about what? Changing and improving your life to make you more successful and helping other people in the process. So take note of changing and improving your life. So meaning change is necessary. Intentional change, intentional improvement. Get that? Now, moving on. Is passion a hobby or a source of income? To answer that, because some of you might have that question, the answer is, or the answers are rather, it can be both, or it can be separate. For example, is Usana your hobby, especially at the start? No. But can Usana be your source of income even at the start? Yes. But through your constant exposure, it can be both eventually. Right? Type 1 if you agree. Another question. Okay, so now, is it a mission? So just in case you're asking, so your passion can be part of your mission in life. And that all of your life's experiences all add up and support your life's passion and mission. So this means that passion can be a support to your mission. Passion, therefore, is an element to a fulfilled mission, right? Another question is, can you have multiple passions? Can I have multiple passions? Well, having a few passions is a good thing. Some will make you money, others will not. But they all should be meaningful and productive, right? And productive. Just for your note, there are no guarantees that finding your passion will be easy. But the process of searching for your passion is part of the process of life. We've got to accept it, right? We've got to accept it. In short, we are all wired to find our passion, especially the one that will give us the highest returns. Okay? So, my dear friends, always remember this, that USANA was born out of the passion of our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz. His passion to help humanity avoid pain and suffering from chronic degenerative diseases. So after defining the word passion, let us try to make it more imaginable for each one of you by figuring out the manifestations of passion. So what exactly does it mean to be passionate, especially in the context of USANA? So here are those manifestations that I came up with. Just a warning, the list is not comprehensive. But then I believe these are some of the attributes of associates who have the highest likelihood of making it big in USANA. So first, they are willing to attend trainings regardless of situation, regardless of what they feel. They have excitement and energy. They can articulate what they saw in USANA and how those can help them or how those can support their dreams. That they submit themselves to coaching or mentoring, that they share USANA products or opportunity or both every day. That they seem tireless. They set a target goal, run it, hit it. They are result-oriented. Hence, they have results, right? They have results. Furthermore, USANA is always in their mind. USANA is always in their priorities, in their system. USANA is part of their identity. And this is also what is important. They cannot be swayed to do something else. Take note of that. They cannot be swayed to do something else. They have incorruptible mindset, right? So they have laser focus on USANA. They are willing to go through the process, not into cutting corners, leading to wrong way of doing the business. Again, they are willing to go through the process, and they are not into cutting corners, leading to the wrong way of doing the business. They are also consistent with their yes coach attitude. They're proactive, solution-oriented, and they are open to correction, right? They are open to correction and are always willing to improve. My question is this, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, do you all agree? Could you please type 1 if you all agree? All right. So, all right. So thank you so much. So after unlocking the meaning of the word passion and its manifestations to an associate, let us answer the question, what can passion do, right? So what is so big deal about passion? So first, I realized that being passionate is biblical. That's one of the things that I realized, that being passionate is also biblical. So John chapter 9 verse 4 says, I will do the Lord's work with passion, right? So meaning, if we do things with passion, the more that we will be blessed. The more that we will be blessed. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen to that? Thank you. And yes, passion can influence others and accomplish goals. So, what can passion do? One, passion brings energy, right? Passion brings energy. So, leaders who are passionate bring energy. They bring energy to the room. They have the ability to walk into a room and bring life and energy into it, right? Again, passion brings energy. Next, passion also can ignite others. Your passion can ignite others. So leaders who have the ability to ignite leaders, no, who have the ability to ignite others with passion. So having people on your team who are passionate brings results and motivation. So this is why it's important for leaders to have it, because again, passion can ignite others. Okay? So third is that passion drives vision, right? Passion drives vision. So the leader's passion for the vision is what drives others to accomplish it. Taking time and speaking your vision with passion is a driving force for any vision. I'd like to repeat that. Taking time and speaking your vision with passion is a driving force for any vision. Fourth, passion provides influence. So we are in this kind of business and we call it leadership business. So again, passion provides influence. So people want to follow a leader who has passion. So this is why leaders who have passion can influence others to follow them. People want to be around others with energy and passion. So choose to grow your influence by having passion. And number 5, passion opens the door to more growth and success. I love this actually. That passion opens the door to more growth and success. So it's hard for growth and success to happen without having passion. Growth and success are always intentional, and only the real passionate can grow and succeed. Please take note of that. Only the real passionate can grow and succeed. And succeed. I hope you guys are learning. So could you please type letter L again for learning? All right. So thank you so much. So knowing that passion is not automatically developed, how then do you develop and fast track passion? Yes, it can be fast track, right? It can be fast track also. So here are the ways I've observed with those successful, and I strongly suggest that you do this. Okay? So we're talking here of fast track your passion. Okay, so how do we do that? So number 1, attend trainings regularly. So attend trainings regularly. So be they company initiated, team initiated, or one-on-one. So I'm sure that with the transition to online platform as new normal, it has become easier for us to access learning through limitless trainings. So you must be luckier because you must be luckier now, because we never had much trainings when we were starting before, right? So always attend training. Then walk with people who have the same passion as described earlier. So you have to, find those people and walk with them because they have the same passion as you do. So we have a saying that if you want to be successful, be with successful people. So Jim Rohn said, we are the average of the 5 people we hang out with. Do you agree? Type letter A if you agree. Again, Jim Rohn said that we are the average of the 5 people we hang out with. All right. So my advice is that you better immerse yourself with those 5 people. Okay? So again, another is to fast track your passion, earn income, right? Earn income. Okay? Especially for the money motivated, earn income. So the money motivated ones, especially me, when I was starting in this business, I see commissions as a major reward, or we see commissions as major rewards, right? So the more that they earn, the more that they become passionate with Usana. So make sure you are consistently earning bigger and bigger income, as well as your people. Do you agree with that? Again, type letter A if you agree with that. So earn income, okay? Earn income. Next, allow failure and learn from it. So failures, challenges, they're all part of growth and success. So you have to see failure as a learning opportunity, so that the more you learn, the more you can be passionate, right? The more you learn, the more you can be passionate. So do you agree once again? Could you please type again letter A? Yan. Okay, so there. Thank you so much. Another is that have a deeper understanding of the company's history, vision, mission, values. You really have to know the company to the core. So find some time to know the company at a deeper level. So watch all the official videos of Usana. So they will all heighten your belief level, making you passionate in all that you do here, right? Because you know a lot about the company, about the product, about the compensation plan, about everything. And so you are becoming more and more passionate. And lastly, okay, for that to fast track your passion is self-awareness and realizations. Self-awareness, right? Self-awareness and realizations. So being self-aware of your whys, okay, being self-aware of your whys, especially deep whys or bigger whys or bolder whys, being aware of your very situation and the situation of your associates, if you really care for them, can drive you out of your comfort zone. So it can wake you up and bring you, it can wake you up and bring you to the necessary level and passion, especially if you find this wise urgent, right? Especially if you find those wise urgent. So because that is important. Urgency, the urgency of why is power. That is important. Do you agree again? Could you please type letter A if you agree? Urgency, urgency. You have to make your whys urgent, and that will push you to fast track your passion, your love to the company and to the industry. All right? So now, what are the rewards of being passionate in Usana? What are the rewards? Of course, we are so lucky to be with this generous company. Every effort you exerted is actually paid off, right? It's paid. In my 9 happy years with Usana, so dreams, those dreams of mine, the quality lifestyle, the travel incentives, personal growth, exposure, international exposure such as this one, the opportunity to help more people are all being realized. They are all being realized. That's gonna happen to you as well. So having time and financial freedom because of the hard work and passion put in the business are simply incredible. Who want those? Could you please type freedom? Type freedom. Freedom. Type freedom, right? So it's a company that gives rewards. That's why, my dear friends, you really have to be really hardworking and be very passionate in Usana. So we are now on the last part of my talk. And this time, I'm going to give you the 5 principles surrounding around passion. Five, okay, 5 principles, okay, 5 principles. So you can actually forget everything I said earlier, but not this 5, okay? So what are these 5? That number 1, passion is a success ingredient. We have to accept that, we have to know that, we have to realize that That passion is a success ingredient. I remember my mentor when I was starting, he would always drop the word passion. Passion. Okay? That person, that associate is passionate. That's why he's a gold director. That's why he's a ruby director. My mentor would always utter the word passion when I was starting. So in USANA, you will not find a successful leader, those in the executive rank especially, who are not manifesting passion. You will not see those, right? So my question is, do you see this executive golds, executive rubies, emeralds, diamond, etc.? Do you see them in trainings? Do you see them? Yes or no? Do you see them? Yes. All right. Do they lead? Right? Yes, they do. They do lead. Do they have energy and excitement? Yes, they have energy and excitement. Do they seem tireless and are willing to sacrifice? Yes, they seem to be tireless and what they are willing to sacrifice. Are they result oriented? Are they result oriented? Yes. Do they have yes coach attitude? Yes mentor attitude? Yes upline attitude? Yes, they have that. They have that kind of attitude, right? So again, passion, remember, is a success ingredient. Success is a science. It is the same for everybody. If those people are passionate, then and then they get results, then what does it say? We've got to develop passion in us, right? We've got to be passionate because passion is a success ingredient. Now we move to number two, principle number two, that passion is the result of constant exposure or immersion, right? So passion is the direct result of constant exposure or immersion. I remember those times when my business was not growing. I was figuring out how we could bounce back until we figured immersion, right? Immersion. So it was then when my team and I immersed with strong leaders outside our organization. So we learned their mindset, we learned their best practices, and so that exposure created significant results that led to passion and momentum. Since then, I noticed some leaders in my organization becoming passionate. So, again, number two, passion is the result of constant exposure and at the same time, immersion. So, I hope that's clear. Could you please type one again if you are learning? Okay, type number one. So, thank you so much. Number three, okay, number three, that passion is deeply entrenched. It is deeply entrenched with whys. It is deeply entrenched with whys. So our whys are very, very powerful, especially when it's clear and urgent. Again, our whys are very powerful, especially when it's clear and urgent. Our whys can take us to logic, our logic, right? That dictates that we need to be passionate in order for the whys to happen. So at first we are driven by the extrinsic whys like having our own house, our own car, savings, funds for family, education, children's education, travel with family, retirement fund, among others. So those are extrinsic motivation. And once we realize that these are urgent, again, once we realize that those are urgent, we will definitely take action, right? We will definitely take action because those whys are urgent. And as we take massive, consistent action and results are coming out, results are surfacing, our passion gets intense, it gets developed, right? Until we realize that we love Usana and everything about it, right? And that is the power of big whys and the urgency of the big whys and the clarity of the big whys, my friends. So again, passion is deeply entrenched with whys. So I hope that's clear, right? I hope that's clear. So number four, that passion can be developed and its development varies from person to person. person to person. Passion can be developed, and its development varies from person to person. So just like the layers of human skin, as you can see in the picture, passion also has layers. It also has. So you did not enroll in USANA with oozing passion right away. So again, you did not enroll in USANA with oozing passion right away. So maybe some of you are at the surface level yet, or maybe some of you are at the surface level now, known as epidermis, right? Epidermis level. So you observe, you get affected when rejection is experienced, right? So you are afraid of being judged. You have some apprehensions. Nonetheless, you still invite prospects, right? So through regular attendance to trainings, you get deeper to the next layer, which is the dermis layer. So you begin to accept that you are in network marketing and that you are becoming proud of USANA and everything in there, and that you just love sharing USANA with everyone, right? Then came the hypodermis level when you are almost crazy, about USANA. Seeing USANA as the cure all, right? Seeing USANA as the cure all, the only solution to every problem. Okay? So you're not hyped. Actually, you're not hyped. It's just that you have full understanding of why USANA exists and how it can help humanity. You are, in other words, all out, right? In other words, you are all out, okay, with USANA. And last but not the least, passion is not a noun. It's not a noun, it is a verb, right? It's not a noun, it is a verb. Okay? So the true measure of passion is action. Remember that the true measure of passion is action. And without action, you have yet, okay, you have not yet fully grasped the meaning of passion. Again, without action, you have not yet fully grasped, okay, passion, or you are not yet in that what? In that particular level, okay? In the hypodermis level, okay? The highest level, the deepest level of passion, if I may say so, right? So, as clearly stated, ability determines what you can do, okay? Ability determines what you can do. Aptitude determines what you can learn to do. Aspiration determines what you hope to do. Attitude determines what you believe you can do. But passion, passion determines what you want to do and how well you do it, right? And how well you do it. Again, passion determines what you want to do and how well you do it. So, friends, ladies and gentlemen, okay, passion is not a noun, it is a verb, it is action. So, my friends, let us all be passionate, right? Let us all be passionate. So, please type the word passion, okay? So, let us all be passionate at all times. So it's all for me. Thank you so much, my dear Yosana family. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much,
Yeah,
Doc
thank
Edu.
you so much. Yes, thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you, Doc Edu. Now, Kate, what have you learned from, what's your brief insight about
I-
Doc Edu's presentation this morning?
Yeah, I love the one word that Doc Edu said. Passion is not a noun, is a verb, because the passion is a success ingredient, is very important keyword from Doc Edu, because of if you would like to success in USANA, you need to have this passion. So thank you very much, Doc Edu, for this very really helpful and excitement training today.
Right. And for me, what struck me the most is that passion is deeply entrenched with the why. So it has to be urgent, what he said earlier, urgent, clear, and big. Okay? So, I'm sure you have a lot of insights as well right in your homes. Please feel free to type them in our chat box. Again, let's all thank Doc Edu Bolanos, a virtual clap to our Executive One-Star Diamond Director. You can still type your insights in our chat box. Okay, there's no stopping you. Let's all be passionate and powerful. And later, we'll be going into a quick break. And later on, we'll be hearing from our Executive 4-Star Diamond Director. So definitely, please stay tuned.
Yeah. See you.
Thank you, Doc Edu. All right.
Right.
And we're back.
Welcome back. Yeah,
Are you
welcome
still
back. And
all good in your houses? Can I get a thumbs up in our Zoom? Okay, so now I'm very excited for this next speaker. You may now introduce him, Kate.
yes. Okay, for the next speaker, he is a very, very top leader from Jusana, Philippines, and he has very passionate and power for the leadership for him. The next speaker, he is an executive for Star Diamond Directors. Together with his wife Jonaline, Ranell has created a following of leader at Usana by exemplifying strong leadership and business skills. Having a pharmaceutical company prior to joining Usana, he realized that being successful cannot be only achieved via traditional channels. Today is 7 years in Usana business. They have advanced to multiple ranks and currently Usana Executive 4-star Diamond Director, Million Dollar Club members, Asia Pacific Growth 25 Awardee 2019, top #1 Philippine Growth Associate, and with several awards and incentive trip under their belt. They were also awarded in Usana Foundation Ambassador back in 2018. At Usana, their passion and helping people and achieving dreams of their own are truly attainable. Please welcome, please type 1 to welcome Executive 4-star Diamond Director Ronel Blanco.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Kate. Thank you so much, Ma'am Joyce, no? So, guys, are you hearing me? Can you type #1 if you hear it loud and clear by our voice is loud and clear? Can you type 1? All right. No, so thank you so much, Ma'am Kate and Ma'am Joyce. And thank you so much, Usana Corporate, for this opportunity to share what is in my heart about passion and power this morning. So for the people in Indonesia, Thailand, and of course the people my own Yusana family in the Philippines. So good morning, everyone. So I hope you're all ready to learn in the next 30 minutes about the practical application about passion. And of course, I would like to also say thank you to my partner, Doc Edu, no, for sharing for your insight about the principle about passion. No? And one thing I can learn you, Doc Edu, that I cannot forget, no, passion is a verb. Same with Ma'am Kit, no. So passion is a verb, so meaning to say it's an action. It's an action word, no. So now before I will share, no, I would like to make some disclaimer that whatever practices and whatever lifestyle that I'll be sharing, this is based on effort of hard work, of course, and whatever talking about practices and best practices that I'll be sharing this morning this is based on my own experience and practices that brought us where we are right now, Mentor Junalin and I, to be the top one in growth in the 2019 and being part of the Asia Pacific Growth Awardee. So that is based on our practices. All right. No? So I hope you are all excited and all open-minded to learn tonight. So if you're all excited this morning, please type #2 if you are excited to learn, so that all right. So a lot of leaders are very excited tonight. So anyways, I would like to share to you my objective this morning before we will proceed. So allow me to share my screen. All right. So can you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much. So I'm your Executive 4-star Diamond Director, Ranell Blanco, and of course, the $1 Million Club member of Usana Philippines and one of the award that I get that I am very proud of is the award of being part of the True Health Ambassador in USANA, Philippines. So of all those awards, the perks, the rewards, mas importante is the more important reward that I received in USANA is the True Health Foundation Award, because that is really my heart, why I do in this business, why I jump from a corporate to build my business, to build my pharmaceutical, and then build USANA. So this morning, I'll be sharing you about our objective this morning to learn the mindset of a passionate USANA associates. Because I do believe that all distributors in USANA who become very successful in this business are all passionate. And I hope you believe too that all distributors who are successful are passionate. And of course, learn the best practices of a successful and powerful associate, because you can see a lot of associates who are very successful and at the same time they're very powerful also. Learn and understand how to create consistent result, no, create consistent result by being passionate in sharing the vision of our founder, Dr. Quenz. Okay, so by background, this is my life as a traditional business owner, and this is my life as an entrepreneur. So I own a company before USANA, and this is my pharmaceutical distribution company. I solely own the company because I didn't want that someone will pump in your back and you do this, you do that. The reason why I quit my job, because I really want to have freedom at the time. So that is why when I built my company, I told my wife, we'll build a company and we want it that we'll be the sole owner, so that we'll be the one making the decision. Because in 2012, I read some message, a passage saying, why climb a corporate ladder when you can have your own? And it opens my mind, no, in respect with those people who have job. It opens my mind, and I told my wife, it's true, no? Because I really want to be a millionaire at the age of 30 years old at the time. So I told my wife, there's only way, and there's only one way to be a millionaire, but to enter into a traditional business. So that's the reason why. And to cut the long story short, with the journey, we become successful also in our pharmaceutical distribution business. And in fact, if you try to look at those people, those are my med reps, distributing all the products from the suppliers, and we distribute it in the region of Mindanao. And as you can see, the headaches of the traditional business, not easy at the time. And I have migraine, I have severe ulcer, I have everything in me, And in fact, I have a lot of maintenance. During those time. So, but in 2013, my brother introduced me this amazing USANA opportunity, and he told me that you want a business that you only wake up when you're done sleeping. So actually, the recruiting word is not really good, but that triggers me, because during the time when I build the business, I really hustle myself every day, that pharmaceutical distribution business. And I really work hard. And I can see also that during that time, I am passionate in my company, because I was able to build it in a matter of 2 years, no sleepless nights, doing all those hard work. And in 2013, when I see this USANA opportunity, I told my wife that there's something in USANA that we need to discover. And this opportunity is all about leverage. When you talk of leverage, it's different from earning an income that is only dependent always with our health, our effort, and all those hard work. So of course in USANA also you need to do hard work, but it's different here because I have no expense. I have no sales representative. I did not need to buy cars to my employee. So these are the things that I really appreciate about the system. And from that, to cut the long story short, after working Usana so hard for the last 7 years, in 5 years, you become the $1 million club member in Usana, and of course, you are ambassador of True Health Foundation. And today we are the, of course, no, the recipient, the recipient of the elite bonus recipient of Usana. So this is a combination of hard work for the last 7 years. So what I realized is that Usana is worth fighting for, because I cannot imagine my life working only like 7 years with a tremendous success in this business. And if I will try to compare it with my company is there are a lot of also who own the same kind of business in our region, and they're not really having freedom after 10 years, after 20 years. And then I told my wife, we're so grateful with this opportunity, and we're so grateful with Dr. Wangs for having this opportunity, Yusana, to us, because it, excuse me, I'm sorry, it really changes. It's really changed the life that we have right now, comparing it with the life before. I cannot tell you guys how grateful I am with the Usana opportunity. Jonalyn and I will be forever grateful with this Usana opportunity. So that was the story from being a traditional business owner who is a very excuse me, who's a very passionate also, and so very hardworking also. And today, what I can share to you is that how passionate I am in Usana. And of course, again, this is based on practices that is effective in my team, and also might be effective also in your team, of course, because according to Doc Edo, success is a science. And if it happens to me, it will happen to you also. Right? Okay. So today, we are Executive 4-star Diamond Director in Usana, and for all those who qualified for the Sydney trip in Australia. So congratulations everyone. And would you imagine an opportunity like this? For 7 years, I was able to travel almost all continents in the world in the 7 years, because we do all the hard work, the effort. So I think it's an eye opener to those who listen in the room, to open your eyes, look at this opportunity, this golden opportunity, so that all people in the room after this talk will be all passionate, right? So, and aside from that achievement is the story of transformation. The story of transformation, where I am right now, the story of transformation, the growth that contributed to me because I do in this business, for me, that is priceless. That is priceless. Because in Usana, the most important gain that you can gain in this business, it's not only the money, but it's the person who you become on the process of getting your goals. And I think that's the one thing that we need to look at. All distributors in Usana, Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand, we need to look at those things, those transformation of who you are right now and who you are in the future, right? Okay. So I'm sorry, it's too hot here. So passion and power. When I see this message from the corporate, and when they are telling me about, I will share about passion and power. I flashback everything, how passionate I am when I do Usana since 2013. And I also relate about how powerful I am as a leader in Usana. And then one thing I realized that the more passionate you are, the more powerful you are. So meaning to say, when you talk about passion and power, you cannot be powerful in this business when you are not passionate in this business. A simple illustration is always like that. Most people, they will tell you like, you're very powerful. It means that that associate is very passionate. You cannot tell people that you're very passionate but you're not very powerful. It always goes hand in hand, being passionate and being powerful, because being powerful is just a result of being passionate, right? So now I will give you the five best practices that I have, and of course for the people around me that I see also who is very passionate, so that you can really connect with the discussion with Doc Edo. That from days on, I want to be passionate. I want to be like Doc Edo. I want to be like Mentor Ranell. I want to be like Dr. Wenz. I want to be like Bill and Jen Wang, who are very passionate in this business. Now, I want you to understand that, again, passion is a verb. Like Doc Edo said, passion is a verb. And Doc Edo took a lot about immersion. Now, in talking of immersion, you have to immerse yourself fully. You cannot immerse yourself like, I will immerse myself for an hour or for 2 hours, and that's it. A real entrepreneur, even in traditional business, they have a mindset of what? Keep on immersing themselves just to learn how to build the business. How to immerse yourself. You can attend all the Zoom meeting, the Zoom calls, and you cannot find an entrepreneur also who will say with you, I'm walking my business. It's always the mindset of running a business. So you have to really keep on running and running and running every single day. The problem with some associates who are not really immersing is that they did not understand that they are in USANA, that they are also in a real business, that they need to keep running the business every single day like a real entrepreneur in the traditional business. You cannot find an entrepreneur when you try to do an interview to them like, what are you doing? Yes, today I'm walking my business. You cannot hear an answer like that, right? So they always mention about, I'm running my business. So we will encourage everyone that we have to really run the business like our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, are very serious in the business in the last 28 years. They are very passionate in sharing. They immerse themselves. All the USANA corporate, they immerse themselves. They learn. They learn from the other managers. In the same with USANA, when you are new in the business, the best advice that I can give you, if you really want to be successful faster in this business, you have to immerse yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. Because if you immerse yourself, you will collaborate, you will be collaborating with leaders who are passionate. You'll be collaborating with leaders who are very optimistic, who see the future, that they can run advance, they can change for the better, they can transform more lives, they can make a difference to the other people. And in the law of proximity, proximity is power, according to Anthony Robbins. Meaning to say, you're the average of the five that surround you. Meaning to say, tell me what is your chick stop. You are the average of the five that surrounds you. So proximity is power, meaning to say, if you keep on going with people who are really passionate in sharing Usana and who are creating a huge result, then basically in less than 2 years, 3 years, you can be also like them, right? So immersion to what? Immersion to like this. You immerse massively through online to offline. You immerse massively to look at the picture. Don't look at my face, right? If you try to look at that picture, that's me. Every single day, I really immerse myself from online to Zoom meeting to offline. And I can even do goal setting even though I'm standing, right? Trying to that's how passionate I am. And that's how passionate that you are when you successful in this business. And my mindset in doing in this business, I will not stop when I am tired. I will stop when I am done. And for me, in sharing the vision of our founder, Dr. Wenz, there are no retirements in USANA, by the way. Why? Because if you try to look at your distributors, your associates, you cannot retire of helping people, by the way. That is why I keep firing, I keep firing, I keep refiring, I keep repressing myself, I keep moving up. And all the leaders that will immerse to you, and when you are that kind of leaders, they will be also like you, right? So number two is that I cannot see a leader who are very passionate who did not work hard, because passion and drive is useless if you will not do the hard work. If you are very passionate and then you will not put it more into, like, you can be passionate while working, but talking of hard work, it's different, because you need to work hard in order to be successful in USANA, and that's one thing for sure. But the promise is, and it's biblical, that when you do the hard work, the blessings is always there. The blessing is always there. You can never go wrong in doing in this business, and then you work hard. You ask your mentors, your uplines to guide you. You can never go wrong. You can be successful in this business, because USANA business is like 20% is showing up. In traditional business, 80% you do the system. In USANA will take good care of everything, from the manufacturing to the research, to marketing, to all the system, all the website, the system that we have. So that is why you do the hard work, and the promise and the reward is sure. Why? I've been in this business for 7 years already with consistent hard work and effort. And I cannot see associates who are not rank advancing when you do the hard work. But of course, the secret is consistency of hard work. Because if you are running today and you hit your rank, and your team is running with you, and then you hit your rank, and after your rank advancement, you stop, then what will happen? Your organization, the whole organization will be shrink. Why? It's not about the run. The hardest work in USANA is not about the run. It's about after running. After running the business, that is the hardest thing. That is why when you are running to executive rank, or you are running to the 4 weeks, you have to see to it that continuously, the mindset is not only 4 weeks. The mindset should be minimum 13 weeks. The mindset should be minimum 52 weeks. That you need to keep on firing, because it's not about you. It's not about the leader. It's about the downlines. It's about the associates beneath, down the line, that needs help, right? So that is why our mindset, when you hit the rank, about hard work, talking about the hard work, being passionate, is that you have to continuously be passionate in helping associates hit their goal, also become PPS, right? Like when I had a business in my pharmaceutical company, I need to build a business consistently with all the effort, the hard work, consistency, and of course, sleepless night, trying to realize my vision in my pharmaceutical before. Now, why I'm now in USANA, the same principle, the same attitude. How hardworking I am in my pharmaceutical distribution business, how relentless I am, I just bring it here. And the good thing with USANA, it's all in place. System is all in place. That is why for those entrepreneurs in the room, we need to discover how great we are, that we have this company, that we don't worry about anything. USANA opportunity is simply the best opportunity for me, because comparing it with my pharmaceutical distribution business, it's very far. It's very far. I cannot tell you how far, right? So now moving on to our topic, that's number 3 is what? Number 3 is seriousness and urgency. Now, Doc Edu mentioned about sense of urgency. Now, of course, number 1 is you have to see to it that we are serious in the business. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, talking of urgency in the business, a lot of people, they're telling me that their why is very deep, and our deep why is very deep, then we can be successful. For me, I don't believe. You need to recalibrate it because our why is never enough. If why is never enough, then all people in the room are all diamond directors. Our why is never enough. The next question is, when we talk of motivation, extrinsic, intrinsic motivation, for example, you want to buy a house for your mother. How urgent it is? If your why is deep, it must be urgent enough because all passionate leaders are have their deep why, and of course their deep why is very urgent. I want to buy a house. I want to give a retirement plan to my mother. I want to give a cars to my mother. I want to send my daughter and my son into a very prestigious school. Now, the question is when you will do it. Now, if why is enough, all of us are successful. I think the reason why sometimes most people they're not successful, not even only in Yusana, when they have the opportunity, they don't have the sense of urgency to really do it now. This is now. This is now, not tomorrow, but now. Now my mindset in doing in this business, if I will do it tomorrow, why do it now? If I will run next year, why run it now? Because the same thing, I will run next year, I will run now. The reason why I keep on setting 13 weeks, 13 weeks, 13 weeks, helping downlines, because the reason is that all my whys are urgent, and it must be urgent, that it must be delivered now, not tomorrow. Because what if tomorrow never comes? That is why you need to really recalibrate everything. And a real leader or very passionate, they must have the urgent why, have the CEO mindset. CEO mindset, they never delay. They decide to deliver the result. They decide to deliver the result in their business. In as distributor in Usana, we are all CEOs. But the problem is this. We are independent distributor of Usana, but mostly of the distributor, they're thinking that they're just a follower. You are a CEO. You are a leader in your organization. Not your upline. Your upline, your mentor will guide you, but you are the CEO. You are the distributor. You are what? You are the the leader in your organization, not your upline. You are the leader. Even though you're just a builder, even though you're just hitting your PPS, you will be take charge down the lines from you down the lines. You will be starting leading an organization. And I think when we talk about success, you cannot rely your success with other people. We have to own it. We have to really take charge and be on the driver's seat because you are the driver in your business, right? Of course, the company is there to support us, all the programs of Usana, and of course the uplines, the cross lines is there, but they're just a bonus. But you are take charge. You are the one who run the business. You are the one accountable to the volume or the CBP every single week, not your uplines, not even your cross lines, right? So I hope it's clear to us. Like our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz. We are very privileged because we met this man and we hear the story of our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, who relentlessly share about the vision of true health. And for me, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine the health of my family without this man. He's very passionate. And if there's one person that you need to follow and copy, paste, or very passionate, just simply look at Dr. Wentz. How many families? How many families that has transformed in their health? How many lives that has changed because of this opportunity, Usana? He is a very passionate person, and I really salute Dr. Wenz for being a selfless founder, a selfless chairman emeritus, a selfless scientist who really share his knowledge about supplement and even make supplement for all of us in the room. He is a very passionate leader. He's a very hardworking leader, and he is a gift to all of us. And when we receive this gift in our hand, we need to share it to the people around us. And not all people will accept it, but because it is already in our heart, we will not stop when we are tired. We will stop when we are done in creating and making this world a healthy place. That's our founder, Dr. Wenz, and he is really my idol. And in fact, the invisible miracle of Dr. Myron Wenz, during the time that I joined USANA, I watched that video maybe 20 times or maybe 40 times. That is why I really feel what is in the heart of Dr. Myron Wenz, because he is very successful already when he created this USANA company. But he has the heart. And all the distributors in the room attending tonight, almost 1,000 distributors, we have the heart, the same with our founder. We don't need sometimes the motivation with our mentors. But if you just to look at the picture of Dr. Myron Wenz, you will be motivated to share. And you will be passionate to share about the product of USANA, right? So, guys, I hope you are all reminded this afternoon or this morning that if there is one person that we need to copy, if there's one person who is very passionate, and we can see and understand how passionate, what is passionate all about, how to be powerful, that is Dr. Myron Wenz. Because being passionate is not, being powerful is not about you go to the coffee shop, you jump, you go to the office, you shout. It's not about that. Being passionate is about your inner self, your drive, your motivation, your burning desire in you. That burning desire, when you share this USANA opportunity, that can convince people to join in this business. Because we human beings, we communicate with feelings, not with words, right? We communicate with feelings. And when you have that burning desire that in your inner self, when you have that feelings, that passion in your heart to really share this opportunity, I think everything will be, if you don't know about leadership, you will be learning leadership along the way, right? So thank you so much, Dr. Wenz. So can you type in the chat group, thank you so much, Dr. Myron Wenz, all right? All right. Now, moving to the second to the last, massive action. Massive action, when you talk of massive action, it's all about result. You have to really understand that when you want to have success in your business in USANA, first thing first is that you have to really relentlessly pay the price. What is that paying the price? Because success is not like eating in a cafeteria. You know what is that cafeteria? I don't know what is that cafeteria if that is cafeteria in English. Success is not like eating in a cafeteria. Success is like eating in what? Success is like eating in a cafeteria, I mean. It's not like eating in a restaurant. When you eat in a cafeteria, you have to pay the price first before you can eat. In eating in a restaurant, you have to eat first before you can pay. Success is all about paying the price first before you can be successful. And in paying the price in this business, you have to have this kind of mindset that I have to work hard, pay the price, massive action, consistency, massive action, massive determined action, and have this what's next mindset mentality. When you hit your rank, like you hit your directorship, your PPS, your UMB, your PPS, directorship, your silver, or even your gold, your ruby, your emerald, your diamond, you have to ask yourself right after then, that week you finish your 4 weeks or your 13 weeks, what's next? What's next mindset? Have that attack mentality. That because when you are passionate, you cannot settle for where you are right now. You have to keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, and have this mindset. Ask yourself, what's next? What's next? And to tell you honestly, guys, this week again, I have pending trips for the of course for the EDS run, for the Executive Diamond Summit run, like the the Florence, Italy, the Sydney, Australia, done already. And then right now we're only already in moving to the next run advancement into an EDS run. Now, if you ask me, that's you. Now, about this PPS, like silver directorship or gold directorship, right then, the issue with with momentum is this. Most people, most people, they want to have momentum in their business. But the problem why momentum is not happening is this in their business is that they are not running. Don't wait for the momentum. You have to create the momentum, meaning to say, right after hitting your goals, you have to create again another goal in order to sustain a lasting momentum. Mentor Ranell, that's very tiring, right? Guys, again, if you are passionate associates, you cannot be tired of helping people. You cannot be tired of, if you understand the vision of our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, you cannot be tired of sharing this, Yusana, right? So you have to keep on asking yourself, am I doing massive action in my business? Because I want to be passionate. I want to be powerful. And you can only be powerful when you do massive action, right? The last, of course, this one, I like to show this picture, you guys. The top one income earner in the whole world, consistently over and over again. I saw their Facebook. I saw them welcoming associates, new associates. I saw them in the office of Usana, of course, in the Usana office in New Zealand. They are very passionate and they are very powerful, and yet they're not shouting, right? They are very passionate and they are very hardworking. They are very serious. Their goals are urgent. And of course, these are the leader in Usana na that we need to follow. We need to follow them because they are doing massive action day after day, month after month, quarter after quarter. And no wonder they're the top one in the whole world. And I'm just following them to be passionate. That is why today we are also top 40 in the whole world. So meaning to say, if you copy and follow those who are successful, even though you are just an achiever and believer, believe in yourself that you can do it, ask help from your uplines and your mentors, nothing can stop you to be successful in this business. The freedom that you want, the lifestyle that you want, if you will work hard, that can happen to you guys. I'm just an ordinary associate the last 2013 in a far remote area in the southern part of the Philippines, in a small barangay. But you sana don't care where you are. What they care is that you carry the vision of our founder. What they care is that you deliver that end result. Because if you deliver that end result, meaning to say, a lot of leaders, a lot of associates also are growing under your organization. And it's not about the top 40 worldwide. It's about the heart. It's about the organization that has built. It's about the people down the line, that their health and their life that has has transformed or started to transform already. And what is 7 years? What is 10 years? What is 15 years? In work, we can survive in 30 years, in 35 years, right? Guys, and this award is not exclusive to me. This is for all of us because we are the same. We have the same product, the same complan, the same business centers, the same. We have the hub, so we can do it, guys. And the last but not the least is that be result oriented. And according to Doc Edon, this will directly relate to the talk of Doc Edon. It should be a verb. It should be an action word. If you are passionate enough in sharing the vision of Dr. Myron Huens, if you're not creating a result, then maybe you have to reevaluate. You reevaluate why I'm not making a result. Maybe I'm just here for the dollars. If your mindset is like that, purely about seeing prospect as 500 points, then that will not last. You have to have a mindset. A holistic mindset is always like this. I am here carrying the vision of our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz. Of course, in sharing Usana, I can be healthy in taking the product. And of course, I have to share this product to my prospects. And of course, the mindset is to help them achieve. Because if you help enough people in your organization succeed, then you'll be successful also, right? So it's a domino effect because you are the upline. Our mindset as an entrepreneur in Usana is we are here because Usana, it's not only a business. This is about changing lives. This is not an ordinary business because according to Henry Ford, if you're doing a business that are not adding value to people, then forget that business because that business is purely profit oriented and that it's a cheap kind of business. Our business in Usana is not about that. It's about changing lives. That is why deliver the end result. If you are passionate enough, we can only tell you that you are passionate and you are powerful when you are delivering with the end result. How about me, Mentor Ranell or Doc Edu? I'm sharing Usana every day, but I'm not creating result. Again, you need to reevaluate because our mindset is always like this. And for me, disclaimer to everybody, this is my mindset in doing this business. Most people, they have to build a business and run. My mindset is different. I am in the opposite side of the world. My mindset is I have to run in order to build the business. Because who will go out to your house when you have no prospect? What for? For a selfie in a coffee shop? You have to run in order to build the business. And the enemy of success in Usana is not the marketplace because the marketplace is neutral. The enemy of success is ourselves. When you have no goals, I doubt you will go out. Maybe you can go out with wearing your jogging pants, but not really doing Usana because you are not running. But when you are running because you want to build the organization, the whole thing will be different. The story will totally be different. And most people, I will run when I have the momentum. I will not run when I have the momentum. When I have the momentum, I will guide down the lines from me. I will run to create the momentum. When momentum was created, when I'm hitting my rank, I will sustain the momentum by helping my leaders down the line. Most people didn't realize that running is one thing. Running is one thing. Nurturing the leaders down the line is another thing. Creating leaders is another thing. That is why the hardest thing is not about the run. It's about after the run when you help down the lines to solidify your income in Usana. And guys, if it happens to me that since the last 2015, we're creating so much momentum for 3 times now in the growth of Asia Pacific, for 3 times now in the EDS qualifier and going into 4 times. I don't believe that this will not happen to you if you copy the same mindset. because success is a science. If it happens to me, it will happen to you. If it happens to Doc Edo, if it happens to the rest of the diamonds in the room and the rest of the golds, the rubies, the emeralds, and the executives, then basically that will happen also to you. That is a mindset of being what? Of being a leader who are very powerful and who are very passionate in sharing the vision of our founder, Dr. Wens. Always 13 weeks mindset, build the team. Run to build the team. Run to create the momentum. Keep running, multiple rank advancement. Actually, even no one is pushing me to do this, but I keep on running because I really understand my responsibility as a leader. That me first to have a goals and then my downlines have a goals. That should be a mindset of a real entrepreneur and a real passionate and powerful USANA leaders. So I keep moving, and the good thing when you are running is this: you help them build their team, and I think this is the real essence of leadership. This is the real essence of our existence, why we are in USANA. We are not only for ourselves. We are not only here to build our own future and our own freedom. We are here for our people, and so that our people will help also their people. And for us, it's part of our values in USANA to have a very healthy family, a family that is working together, a family, a USANA family that is working so hard, right? So leaders, if you want to be passionate and be powerful in your business, our mindset, read this with me this morning. Keep moving, okay? Read this with me. Keep moving, keep growing, and keep running, because it's not yet over until you win. So leaders, always remind yourself, always remind yourself, always live with passion and power. So thank you so much, everyone. You're always on the driver's seats. Thank you for the Filipinos. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Let's work it out for the Indonesia and Thailand. See you around, guys. See you at the top. Let's keep moving and share the vision of our founder, Dr. Myron Wens, and relentlessly share and be passionate enough and be powerful to be a great USANA leaders in the world. So thank you so much, and God bless everyone.
Wow, thank you so much, Ranel. Another round of applause to our executive four-star diamond director, Ranell Blanco. Thank you.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Kate,
Yes.
yes, what have you learned so far?
Oh, I have learned a lot from Ranell Blanco. He is very passionate and power. The passion and power from him is that I learned is the more passionate you are, the more powerful you are. It's very the key message that attacked my heart. Successful because he's a full immersion, hardworking, serious.
Wow.
This is
So, actually, there's a person who will be recapping and summarizing everything that we have learned this morning. So, from Doc Edu to Ranel, please welcome our regional Vice President, also the Most Outstanding Leader Awardee from Asia Corporate Excellence Award, our very own mother, Aurora Duday Gaston.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me. Am I good?
Yes, mother, we can hear you.
Okay. So anyway, I just want to say thank you very much to Ranel and Doc Edu. But most importantly, when I try to recap things, I try to really pick up the things that really um, come across to me that is really strong. And what is very consistent about the talk is that both Doc Edu and Ranel have talked about massive action, doing a lot of massive action. And they all describe this as passion is a verb. It is not announced. It is something that is a call to action, meaning we have to keep moving. We have to do something. It's an action word. So it's not something that we wait until we have it. Okay, the same thing with momentum. So passion and power is about creating and sustaining momentum, as Ranel has said. No, how do we make momentum? We run. That is how we create momentum. But the most important thing there is how do we sustain the momentum, and that is we can do that by continuously helping our downline so that they will become leaders like us and they will also run. So the whole year after we run, for our own rank advancement, we have to make sure that there are builders and achievers and goal directors who are consistently running so that we can sustain the momentum and we can run again the next year and we can run again in the next 6 months and in the next months because the momentum is there and the income is stable because we are continuously sustaining the momentum. So another thing that I pick up is the kind of passion which Doc Edo has discussed. This is very true, no? Na sometimes we feel that even just a simple, I'm sorry, I lost a very simple momentum. Okay, we have this illusion that it's already the passion, and but then we lose it. So we have to be able to be aware that there is a level of passion that we are not yet there. We still have to continuously nurture it so we can have a deeper passion for it. And then we can continuously work with our heart, with all our mind, with all our soul, with all our mind. Okay. And another good thing that we talked about here is calibrating our goals. Okay. So we have to continuously look for something that will give us passion. Okay. So we have two very passionate speaker today. One is an academe practitioner. Doc Edu is a very passionate academe practitioner. Ronel was a very passionate businessman, but they are now both very passionate Yusana associates. So if you can see, they have transformed into that. They have changed and calibrated their goals. They have even changed their lifestyle. They have changed they even have changed their personality. They even have immediately changed their whole life, their whole lifestyle. Okay, so look at that, and it is all done with the same degree of passion. I'm sure Doc Edu would not have been a PhD and all the success academic practitioner had he not had all the passion to do his work and his success in LaSalle. And the same thing for Ranel. How will you be able to build a pharmaceutical company if you don't have the passion for that? So he became very successful. But look at them where they are now. They are still passionate distributor, associate. They are still passionate and they're both successful. And what makes it difference? Okay, every time they shift career, they calibrate their life, they calibrate their goal. They're always successful. And there's only one consistent thing about that. It is the passion and the power that they put into every single goals that they have. So thank you very much. I hope you learned something today. I hope you are able to bring home a lot of nuggets of learnings from this talk today. Again, massive action, calibrating your goals, making sure that you're doing it now. Okay, creating the momentum and sustaining the momentum. So thank you very much. I see you all on stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Boss Suday, and thank you to our powerful and passionate speakers, Ranel and Doc Edu. So, Kate.
Yes. For next time, right? Am I right?
Yes, Kate.
Yeah. For next time, we need to stay tuned for next time. November 12th, we're gonna have the topic for developing leaders from two of Diamond directors. First is Ed Miguel, Diamond director, and Jack Candido, Diamond director. So November 12th, please stay with us.
And we are all very excited. If you are all wondering where you can watch this training again, you can visit our Facebook page dedicated for the series Sustaining Momentum. So all you need to do is to go to facebook.com/groups/sustaining momentum, so you can relive and to watch again our training series. So that's it for us. And I hope that you have a wonderful morning, everyone. So that's it. Thank you so much.